It's feeling good. First guns flying around.
No executive session. Mics are on. We're at.
Not doing anything for your competence reading. No.
Okay, guys, we're live here.
Video's on.
Video's on.
Color guard attention. Color guard forward march.
Wait. I need a second. Hang on. We got another.
Wait till the mayor says it's time to go, fellas.
You all set? Ready? Yeah. Call the regular village board meeting for August 4th to order at 6 p.m. Please rise and welcome Scouts to 90 to post colors.
Color guard attention. Color guard forward march. Color guard halt. Guard please cross the colors. Color guard please post the colors. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
2. Color guard reform. Color guard about face. Color guard forward march. Color guard halt. Color guard dismiss.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well
Great
done.
job.
Well done.
Nobody has signed up for public comment today.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Howe.
Here.
Trustee Shaw.
Here.
Trustee Strauss. Here. Trustee Stein.
Here.
Trustee Gary.
Here.
And Trustee Brown.
Here. Thank you. Thank you all for coming out. There is no public comment.
No one signed up.
There is no presentations. We will move on to the consent agenda. And then clerk, please read consent agenda.
I'll be happy to. Item A, approval of the minutes from the July 14th, 2025 special village board meeting. Item B, approval of the minutes from July 14th, 2025 regular village board meeting. Item C, consideration and approval of a resolution approving the purchase of a replacement K-9 squad car. Item D, consideration and approval of a resolution approving a memorandum of understanding regarding the village's participation in the joint emergency telephone system Board of Lake County. And item E, approval of the bills for payment from July 4th, 2025 to July 25th, 2025 in the amount of $1,764,430.20.
Super, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any items to be removed or moved from the consent agenda? Hearing none, may I get a motion and a second to approve consideration of the consent agenda by unanimous vote?
Motion. Second.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Howe?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Strauss?
Yes.
Trustee Stein?
Yes.
Trustee Gary?
Yep.
And Trustee Brown?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion does carry. Any questions or concerns regarding any of the items on consent agenda? Hearing none, may I get a motion and a second to approve items on the consent agenda by unanimous vote?
I'll make the motion. Second.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Howe?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Strauss?
Yes.
Trustee Stein?
Yes.
Trustee Gary?
Yes.
And Trustee Brown?
Yes.
Thank you. On to new business. Item A, consideration and approval of a resolution authorizing the waiver of competitive bidding and approving a contract with Chadwick Contracting Company for concrete repairs. Superintendent Marco.
Thank you, Mayor. As you know, over the last several years, the village has been whittling away at a large amount of deteriorating and defective concrete, budgeting around $100,000 each year to address various locations throughout the village. Chadwick Contracting is currently working on 2 projects within the village. One is for the street improvement project that's ongoing right now, and then for the Bangs Lake Outfall project. So they're currently active in town. We see them doing good work, clean about their business. We participated in the municipal partnering initiative over the last several years. That's a group of municipalities that combine their efforts to seek out bids from contractors. The winning bidder on that for concrete was Everlast Blacktop. We experienced issues with them last year being unresponsive. We're seeing the same issue again this year, and that's being reported by other members of the cooperative. So we sought out pricing from Chadwick. Their pricing is lower than the bid price from Everlast Blacktop. So we're recommending that we forego the competitive bidding process and go with a cheaper price than what was already bid out.
Thank you.
So that would be entering into a contract not to exceed $75,000 with Chadwick.
What do we have budgeted?
$100,000.
Okay, so we're under budget.
Yeah.
Any questions or concerns?
This is, I mean, it's more or less just an add-on to work they're already doing for the village, isn't it? But it's got to be a separate contract.
Yeah, I mean, they're mobilized in town, so that helps with the pricing.
Yeah.
So,
Any other questions or concerns? Hearing none, I get a motion and a second to approve item A under new business.
So moved.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Trustee Howe?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Strauss?
Yes.
Trustee Stein?
Yes.
Trustee Gary?
Yes.
And Trustee Brown?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion does carry. On to item B, consideration and approval of an ordinance granting a conditional use permit for a tavern at 210 Barrington Road, Illinois, on the petition of Derek Lamana and Mary Bafia. Director Anderson.
Thank you, Mayor. Derek Lamana, owner of 210 Barrington Road, Mary Bafia. The leasee have been rebuilding the property into a tavern under the conditions developed for the approval and issuance of a conditional use permit. The applicant successfully completed the application process, which was reviewed by the village staff. Recommendations were then presented at the public hearing held before the combined ZBA Plan Commission. Following the public hearing and the review, the board commission issued a favorable recommendation to you folks for the approval of the tavern under the conditions specified within the attached documentation. Staff also recommends approval of the ordinance to issue a conditional use permit for a tavern located at 210 Barrington Road. It's about 1,100 square foot tavern. It's a single story. I think we all know where it is. Any questions?
They have parking along the other, on 59 too, right? Not just a little area.
Along Barrington Road, yeah. They've got 11 spaces. They're going to add some more once this conditional use permit is approved.
If they apply for the liquor license, reapply for the liquor license?
Don't know.
I do not believe so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Are they waiting for this approval?
I think they were waiting for this approval to do that and the parking lot as well.
Okay. Any further questions regarding item B? Hearing none, make a motion in a second to approve item B under new business.
So moved.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Trustee Howe?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Strauss?
Yes.
Trustee Stein?
Yes.
Trustee Gary?
Yes.
And Trustee Brown?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion does carry. On to item C. A resolution affirming Mayor Jeff Basoti's statement, letter to Wauconda residents regarding trustee Nicole Strauss and removing her from certain committee assignments. Has everybody read the resolution and the letter? Any questions, comments, concerns?
I have a comment.
Go ahead.
That is a pretty extensive resolution and a new item on the agenda tonight. Something I'd like to comment on. Trustee Strauss, Nicole, since I joined the board 2 years ago, we've enjoyed a cordial relationship, which is why I feel so badly for so many reasons after viewing the very public video of the traffic stop conducted by the Wauconda Police on July 13th. Unfortunately, many of your statements that evening in general conduct were not appropriate, especially as a village trustee, and I fully support the message sent to the community by Mayor Sodi. I have deep disappointment in how you interacted with our police officers and the manner in which you incorrectly represented the role that we have as trustees. By this time tonight, I hoped I would have heard an apology or an expression of remorse from you so we could move on from this unfortunate incident. The attention the village has received has become a serious distraction in our community, which reflects poorly on the entire board. Together, all of us, you and you, have done great work. Unfortunately, because you haven't expressed any remorse or an apology for these actions, I respectfully would ask you to voluntarily step down from the board so that we may get back to focusing on the work that we should be doing for this community. I hope you'll give that good consideration. Finally, and most importantly, I want to thank our police force for their professionalism, not just during this incident, but consistently whenever I've seen them on incidents or on patrol. And Chief, I'd like you to let them know how much we appreciate them. And those are my comments.
Thank you. Any further comments or questions? Hearing none, I make a motion and a second to approve item C under new business.
So moved. Second?
Roll call, please.
Trustee Howe?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Strauss?
Abstain.
Trustee Stein?
Yes.
Trustee Gary?
Yes.
Trustee Brown?
Yes. Thank you. Motion does carry. There's no old business tonight, so I'm going to go on to the mayor's report. So our condolences go out to the Kester family. Jeff Kester, son of John Kester, former mayor, police chief, and public works superintendent, passed away recently. Jeff was a high school graduate, was a Wauconda public works superintendent with about 30 years of service. And the Kester family was very involved with the village, as Jeff's brother Rick was the water section foreman for about the same period and retired after about 35 years of service. So our thoughts and prayers go out to the Kester family. Our 2025 street improvement project is underway in Whispering Pines and areas to the west. The curb and sidewalk work is ongoing and expected to be completed around mid-August, with road milling and resurfacing starting early September. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to us. And last week, the auditors were out going over our books. I'm happy to report there were no issues, and all looks good. I'd like to thank Director McManus, Lori, and our staff for all the hard work that goes into getting all these documents ready for the audit, and for continuously keeping our finances in order. Your hard work did not go unnoticed, and we greatly appreciate all your hard work. And I'd like to recognize following staff members on their August work anniversaries. Deputy Chief John Combs, 27 years. Marine Officer Jeffrey Johnson, 2 years. Marine Officer Salvador Lazo, 2 years. Officer Joseph Hagee, 1 year. Sheila Obispo, 1 year. Akron Staron Monfell at 1 year. And tonight we passed a resolution regarding trustee Nicole Strauss. I would like to thank the board for their input and support. This issue was not taken lightly and went through a thorough process to do what is best to the of our residents, business, and staff. Nicole is a colleague and appears to be going through a difficult time. We do care about her and wish her the best while she deals with her issues. I look forward to National Night Out tomorrow, and that's all I have on the trustee comments and committee reports. Trustee Howe.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to note, I would have preferred not to have to take the vote on adopting Mayor Soti's statement to the community. It was one of the more difficult votes I've had to take in my 10 years of this board. I consider Trustee Stroud's a friend, and I hope this vote doesn't change that. However, it's a reminder to us up here on the dais and to the community that as village officials we are rightfully held to a higher standard, and that friendships can't govern our decision-making process. That's all I'm going to say about that. I do hope to see a great turnout tomorrow's National Night Out, and I want to thank our police department for organizing it, and thank all those who have worked to make this a great annual event. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Trustee Shaw?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I want to thank the countless people who volunteered and rushed over to help with the moose in the incident that I had recently. It's amazing the outpouring of support of people who just want to jump in and help. Luckily, we were only closed about a week. We're open now, and slowly going to be rebuilding back over the next, I'm sure, few months. So I appreciate everybody who hit us up to help. It means a lot.
Thank you. Trustee Strauss?
Hi. I do want to say something, so I'm just going to get this a little bit over with. First and foremost, I have never been kicked out of any establishment in Wauconda. I have never been evicted from any property I've rented from. And on Sunday, July 13th, I broke no laws. After months of having my civil liberties trampled on, I did lose my cool. And after already being physically assaulted not 30 minutes previously, I've always separated my personal life from my professional decisions. I will continue to do so until the end of my term on this board. Mayor Soti can choose to strip me of my Natural Resources Committee duties, which is his right. And to the next chair of the Natural Resource Committee, here are some things that I've been working on that are still waiting answers. It's going to be a little bit long, but I just want to pass this stuff on. On July 9th, I've sent out an email to Village Administrator Allison Manson on the following. There have been a way to get reports on the shifts of the Marine units on the lake, on how many hours our PD is actually out there, and I wouldn't mind just having the information in case it was asked upon. I know we are generally supposed to be out there between 10 a.m. to sunset, but I do know that we can sometimes not be out there depending on the weather. I'm also not quite sure how many officers' boats we have scheduled at any given time, and since lake falls at that time under my trusteeship, I would like to have a little bit more information. Just always good to be prepared to answer any questions before I ask them. Secondly, I had taken photos previously of the dock bumpers where our PD boats were, and I had given her some information about the dock bumpers and cleats because my boat had been out there. I'm not sure if that had been taken care of since, but just letting you know about that. In continuance of that, on Sunday, July 13th at 3:27 p.m., I sent Village Administrator Allison Manson the following text. This first question: are we doing okay? I've had people asking me why we only have one boat out there with 3 officers on it. Just want to have an answer. Thank you. Allison replied, probably I'll ask the chief tomorrow when I meet with him. I replied, thank you. I was just brought to my attention, and then I did witness several boats and jet skis appearing to speed. The one boat did then go out, and I think they talked to the jet skis. Just a lot of people at docks seeing PDs standing around, and a lot. And of course, I was a trustee out there, and I'm getting questioned about it. I accompanied that with some text and photos that I would be happy to pass along to the next chair if they would like them. I've been awaiting information and updates on the bank length lines and fishery stocking. I'd be more than happy to help with the transition, and I look forward to continuing to serve my community. Thank you. That's all I have.
Thank you. Trustee Stein?
No comments.
Trustee Gary?
Condolences to the Kester family. Jeff served this village for a very long time. His family, many of them served the village, but Jeff was a dedicated person for the village Wauconda. So condolences to him, and looking forward to National Night Out.
Thank you. Trustee Brown?
No comment this time.
Thank you. Any further questions or concerns? Hearing none, I get a motion and a second to adjourn.
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Meeting adjourned at 6:16. Thank you all.
Oh, absolutely, 100%, darling. I will make it, yes, I will